Hey everybody, it's Shamika. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. I appreciate your support. So I wanted to bring you guys this direct file program that the IRS is now going to roll out in 2024. If you have not heard about it, let me give you some info. Okay, now you guys know I'm going to tell you what's in the fine print that they are not saying in the large print. All right, so first and foremost, if you stay in, and let me get out of the way so I can read this: Alaska, Arizona, California, Florida, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, New York, I believe that is, I don't know, that is South Dakota, Tennessee, Washington, and Wyoming. I'm sorry, I can't see. Oh, that's Nevada. My bad. Okay, so if you live in any of those 13 states, you will be eligible to apply for the direct file program. First and foremost, it is free. Okay, so you have another option to choose. You know, the IRS also has the VITA and TCE program that is also free tax preparation, where you can actually go and have someone actually help you do taxes. Okay, so if some of y'all know me, y'all know I've worked with the program, love doing taxes, and so very well versed in how this works. Okay, next thing, you can always use your software as you've been able to in the past. A lot of you guys did not know that the IRS was already offering an online version to file taxes, but nobody ever went there because most people think of TurboTax when they think of taxes. They don't really think of anything else. So IRS got tired of somebody throwing a little salt on the game, and they were like, nope, we want to bring it back in house. If you are over 40, you probably remember when the IRS used to send out the old taxes where you can file them on your own at home and lick the thing closed and send it back. That was for people who had simple tax returns, and this direct file is the same exact thing. So let me break down what you can use when using the program. Okay, you will be able to use your W-2s. You will be able to use Social Security and your railroad retirement benefits. Let me also add, for those who get Social Security disability, yes, you need to file too. This is not just for individuals who get SSI. Even though individuals who get Social Security disability usually have no taxes taken out, which means they will have a $0 refund, that is fine. The direct file, which we don't know yet because it's still in the pilot stage, they're either going to do one or two things. They're either going to let you e-file zero, which most times they don't let you e-file a $0 refund, or two, they'll say you must print this out, sign, and then send to the IRS. So if you are receiving Social Security disability, please know that you are included in that list that says Social Security. Okay, unemployment compensation, if you get that 1099-G, you need to use this software. That's if you choose. Okay, and then of course interest of $1,500 or less, and usually most of y'all get those interests from your savings account or checking account or whatever you have at the bank. So if you want to know what that was, that is what that is. Credit, earned income tax credit, child tax credit, and credit for other dependents. Real quick, everybody gets earned income tax credit, even if it's the smallest amount, but most times it's $500. The child tax credit, if you're going to put down a list that you have dependents, you will put it there. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you are sharing kids, okay, I've seen it done, please don't be going directly to the system and putting things in here when you know you should not be. Okay, don't report yourself to the man. At least let them find you. Okay, so don't do nothing crazy like that, although I know somebody is. And then the credit for other dependents. So if you have a parent or you have a nephew or someone that you're claiming, that's $500 usually they give you. If someone that you're taking care of is receiving Social Security benefits, this is also where you would do the credit for other dependents. Okay, and last but not least, on the deductions, they're letting you know what you can deduct. Okay, and the only deductions they are letting you do are the standard deduction, student loan interest, and educator expenses. Educator expenses usually go on Schedule A, so that's for teachers. In the student loan interest, if you receive a 1098 or some form from your school, and most of y'all always tell me you can't find it. If you can't find it, then you need to go and check your campus school email. They usually send it there, and a lot of you don't check your email, and that's where it is. If not, call your student loan office and ask them to send it to you, because some of you are missing out on savings because you are not putting in your student loan interest. And then if you don't know what the standard deduction is, it goes up every single year. But basically, in a nutshell, the standard deduction is the dollar amount that the IRS will not charge you tax on, but anything you make over that, they will. So if, and I don't know the standard deduction right now because it's not in front of me, but I'm just going to say, for example, the standard deduction for 2023 would be $20,000, okay? But say you made $20,500. Well, the standard deduction is $20,000. You're not taxed on that, but that $500 you will be, okay? So they're letting you know that if you are trying to do anything else, like itemize for those people who have businesses, who are gig workers, you want to file that Schedule C because you were negative and now you want to be able to get a refund. Y'all know how you use the write-offs. You will not be able to do that here on the direct file program. One, because they only want simple tax returns, and two, when you are filing taxes like that, that could be slightly difficult. You should be working with someone who knows how to do taxes so that you aren't going to flag your own self, okay? So they are basically letting you know that if you have anything specific or special, don't even do it, okay? You notice they did not put anything about stocks or cryptocurrency. So if you made it, if you sold any stocks or anything like that, if you cash out a 401k, anything like that, I would not use this, okay? You can always go to a tax professional. You can go to the large name tax companies. You can hit your girl up. You can always do this, but remember, simple tax returns only, and or you can still do it online or with your TurboTax and all of those other things, okay? So I hope that this is clear to some of you guys. Make sure you look up the direct file program if you choose to want to do your own taxes for the upcoming tax season. And one thing before I let you guys go, it will not become available all at once. So you may find that on Wednesday you were not had access to file through direct file, and then Friday you went back and looked and now you do. They're phasing it out. It's going to be little by little. You will also see that some other states may also come online as well further out in the year. I always tell you guys, do not rush out and file your taxes as soon as the tax season opens. To me, the only people who should be doing that are people who are fighting with their baby mama or baby daddy to lock in that child's social security number before somebody else files it. That's the only way I would say rush out and file as soon as tax season opens. But other than that, I would wait. Give yourself at least, well, not even yourself, give the IRS time to let some of these new rules they put in place settle, because we don't know what's going to happen. And remember, guys, a lot of us are going to be receiving those 1099s from Cash App, from Zelle, from Venmo. That also is not on here. So if that is you, you also will not be able to use this direct file program because they don't have those forms available for you to use. Now, maybe later on they will, but as of today, they do not. So you need to make sure that you're eligible to even apply, because it could be a waste of time, okay? So before I go, I have 3 reasons why I don't think you should use it, but you, of course, should do whatever you want. 1, if you need to make an amendment, if you make a mistake, if you find out that, oh crap, I did forget about that one time that I had $750 in my Cash App and I didn't report it when I did my simple taxes, but now I realize I left something out and the IRS sent me a letter. So you are still gonna have to go out and pay somebody in the event you mess up. 2, you're not going to be able to get any help from anybody. The IRS states on the website that they will give you technical assistance, but if you get stuck on something, their customer service rep, they're only going to be able to answer generic basic answers, the same non-help you guys usually get throughout the year, which frustrates you guys, which is why you end up going to tax preparers anyway. And then 3, I also don't like that if you have to file a state tax return, you have to still go and file that elsewhere. So some of you who live in states that have a state tax return, if you wanted to do your direct file and file your federal this way, they probably aren't going to have an issue. But you need to make sure that you don't forget that you didn't file your state, which means you're going to have to go pay somebody else to do that. Or you can do it online yourself, but who's going to help you? And state tax returns are sometimes even more confusing. So I just want to say, although I think this is a great idea that the IRS is trying to do, y'all know me, I always think they're trying to be in our business, but this is not helpful if it's not rolling out the complete way, and it doesn't really save you any money. It just frustrates things. And if we get another president, that administration may change and this may go away. So stay tuned, and I hope you learned something new. Please subscribe to my YouTube, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.